I love what social media has done for the world. It allows us to raise awareness for important causes. It allows us to connect with friends all across the planet. It gives us access to professionals. It gives us an opportunity to have a voice. It gives us a platform to research the things and follow the things that we're incredibly passionate about. Social media has absolutely changed the way that we look at the world, and it's done incredibly positive things. Yet we've all seen social media take a turn for the worst, and it can happen in almost an instant. Nearly 22% of all teens say that they have lost a friend due to their actions on social media. And 88% of teenagers say that they have seen or posted inappropriate things online. Social media quickly takes a turn for the worse, and we know where it lives. It lives in the comment section underneath a famous person's post. It lives in that space where people want to argue about religion or politics or their global view. Because we're all citizens of this digital community, the important question to ask yourself is, what kind of digital citizen do I want to be? And just like personalities in the real world, we all have a personality in our digital world as well. And we've seen all different types of personalities. There are people who are incredibly positive, people who are incredibly negative. We see people who are trying to do nothing but start drama. We see people who are doing nothing but trying to promote causes. There are trolls, there are haters. There are so many personalities that exist within our digital communities. And even though you can't control another person's personality, you can't control what they say or do, you can control what you do. You can control what you say. You can control what your personality on social media is. It's almost like the things that you post, the things that you say, the things that you do are creating a digital resume for other opportunities later in life. It's kind of like we're all creating this digital footprint. That's why it's so important that you just take a moment and just pause before you post. And if you're not sure what to post, I always like to ask myself these 5 simple questions. The first question I always ask myself is, who's going to be able to see this? It's funny that nearly 39% of teenagers think that their profile is private, and 67% of teenagers think that they know how to hide their posts from their parents. But your private post is just one screen grab away from being made public. So if you wouldn't stand up and shout it in the lunchroom, you wouldn't want your parents or a future employer to see it, just don't post it online. And secondly, it's important to think, will anyone be hurt or embarrassed by what I post? It's the mean comment that you make on a YouTube video that someone else posted. It's offering your opinion when no one else asked for it. I really think an important way to approach what we say online is, how would I feel if somebody said that about me? Another important question to ask is, how would I feel if the boss at my dream job actually saw what I post? And this is a really important question to ask yourself, because your digital resume is becoming more and more relevant to employers all around the world. According to a Career Builder's annual study on social media, 52% of all employers will research your profile online before offering you a job. And their research showed that 48% of employers had found things online that led them to not hiring a candidate. These posts included things that were photos that were inappropriate or provocative. There were posts bad-mouthing previous employers. They found evidence of drinking or substance abuse. These posts showed things that were insensitive remarks or comments, typically based around race, religion, or gender. Another question I like to ask myself is, am I proud of what I'm posting? Is this going to help me, or is this going to help someone else? If we really are a community online, I think it's crucial that the things that we put out there, the things we post, the stuff that we write, it should have a positive impact. And lastly, and most importantly, I like to think of my social media as a brand. And so I just ask myself, whatever I post, whatever I write, whatever I do, how is this going to help my personal brand? If my social media is a reflection of me and my personal brand, I want to make sure that my digital footprint is a story I want to tell. Maybe you're not sure what to post or what to say online. So here's a few tips to consider. First, don't get involved in online drama or arguments. How many times have you actually seen someone's opinion change because they got into an argument on social media? Almost never. So just be above it. Second, protect your personal information. Nearly 55% of all teenagers say that they have posted information or given information about themselves to someone that they don't know online. You don't have to overshare. And next, review your profile. Look at the things that you post periodically. Is it telling the story that you want to tell? Is your profile aligned with your future goals? Does your profile reflect your future brand? And next, it's really important that you surround yourself with people that you like and that you trust. You don't have to be friends with every single person that requests you online. I think sometimes we trick ourselves in believing that what's most important in our digital community is the quantity of friends. But what actually matters is the quality. And next, it's so important to remember to ask for help. Listen, we've all seen posts online that scare us. We've all seen a post about suicide. We've all seen something inappropriate posted. We've all seen someone get bullied or have something really mean said about them. If you see negative things posted or you're having issues online, go talk to someone. And it can be scary, and maybe you're not sure who to talk to, or maybe you don't want to talk to someone in real life. That's why there are online communities built to help you. Simply #ICanHelp. Their whole purpose is to help delete negativity online. And my last tip, and maybe the most important one, is be positive. We're all citizens of this digital community, and you have the opportunity to make it a positive place. So the next time you get online, take a minute and just pause before you post and think about what kind of digital citizen you want to be.
Good morning, Solanco. Today is Tuesday, November 7th. The weather for today is rain with a high of 46, and the lunch for today is nacho grande with tortilla chips.
Anyone who still has Bon-Ton books must return them to Michelle by 3 p.m. Wednesday, or you will be responsible to pay for all books that you took to sell.
There will be a percussion ensemble in the band room during advisory today. Also, jazz band rehearsal after school until 4:30 p.m.
There will be an informational meeting for those interested in playing lacrosse Thursday, November 9th, at 7 p.m. in the high school cafeteria. Any questions, see Mr. Minchoff in room 715. 2018 registration deadline is November 30th. Registration forms can be found at solencolax.org.
Thank you to all freshmen who helped raise funds for the class of 2021 with a dessert fundraiser. The top 5 sellers will receive a free t-shirt when we order those in a couple of weeks. The freshmen who sold the most items are Alex Ravert, Rachel Cornelius, Matthew Mentz, Cody Landis, and Connor Sprout.
On the Davis day of service, Cool Mules Cafe will be selling snacks and drinks during the morning breaks in the Great Hall. Hot coffee, iced coffee, water, muffins, and Snicker bars will be available for purchase.
FBLA is holding a volleyball tournament after school November 13th. Please stop by Mrs. Shelton's room 508 to pick up a team registration form. Cost is $5 per player, and the forms must be returned by November 10th.
The 2018 Solanco High School Spring Musical will be Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music. All Solanco students are invited to audition. There will be an informational meeting about auditions on Wednesday, November 8th during advisory in the chorus room. If you are thinking about auditioning, plan to be there. Please check in with your advisory teacher and come to the chorus room. Attendance will be taken.
The following college representatives will be visiting Solanco. Today, November 7th, King's College Period 1, University of Pittsburgh Period 2, Penn State University Period 6, and Franklin and Marshall College Period 7. Wednesday, November 8th, St. Francis University Period 1, University of Hartford Period 4. Monday, November 13th, Millersville University Period 2. Anyone interested in attending a visit should see Mrs. Phillips in room 103 to sign up.
Attention all wrestlers. A brief meeting will be held today during advisory in room 109. Be sure to attend.
Attention all winter athletes. Sports physicals will be held Wednesday, November 8th at 5:30 p.m. at Solanco High School.
Attention all girls interested in playing softball. There will be 2 fall open gym dates, one on Monday, November 13th, and the other on Thursday, November 16th, in the high school small gym from 6 to 7:15 p.m. This includes all current and future players. Bring a glove, smile, and meet Coach Miller and the rest of the coaching staff. You can become a part of the winning tradition of Solanco softball. Any questions, or if you can't make these 2 dates, see Mr. Miller in room 511 for more information.
On Wednesday, November 29th, Mr. Smith is taking a field trip to Alvernia University. Any juniors or seniors who are interested in going may pick up a permission slip and guidance.
Any student who would like to pre-order their tickets to our town should see Mr. Biles or Sophia Steinhauer to pick up an order form. All pre-order forms must be returned to Mrs. Long by Wednesday, November 8th. Tickets are $5 for students and $7 for adults, and will be also available at the door. Our town performs at 7:30 p.m. November 16th to 18th in the auditorium.
Today's events are 10th grade health screening room 106, 7:45 a.m. to 11 a.m. Boys basketball open gym, small gym 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
We would also like to wish the following a happy birthday. Joel Brenchenley. Please stop by to the library to pick up your birthday treat. Joel Brenchenley.
On behalf of the WSLC News team, I'm Tucker Pearson. Have a theatrical Tuesday, Solanco.